right, here we go.
Hey.
Yeah, don't worry about them. You just watch the water bottle. I'll deal with them. How you guys doing? Where are you from?
Boston.
Oh, me too. I'm from Weymouth. You know Weymouth?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was raised there. I moved out here in 2008. All right, welcome. All right, so I'm trying to build a bit of a crowd right now. It's starting to work. Thank you. Move in a little bit closer. You guys from here?
Yeah.
Yeah? Awesome. All right, we got Boston, we got Japan, we got Hawaii. More Hawaii. All right, so it's starting to work. All right, so this looks like an ordinary water bottle. And if I do this just right, though, sometimes it can make people appear. It worked on you guys. You guys just came out of nowhere. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna see if we can get a few more people, then we can start the real show. So just watch the water bottle, okay? Where are you guys from? Norway, awesome. I haven't had Norway in a long time. Let's see if we can get some Australians over here. Can you guys do me a favor? Can this whole side move in like right where that like little middle drain thing is? If you can move in up to that point, and if you guys over there, if you move in like right up next to them, excellent. It's starting to work. All right, just one more minute of this, and we should have a full crowd. All right, here we go. Watch the water bottle. This is how you build a crowd, by doing absolutely nothing. Here we go. Thanks for stopping, girls. All right, we got a few more people in the back there. Make sure you move in closer. You might not be able to see this from the back. All right, cool. All right, here we go. So, before I do this, before I start the show, I want to make sure everyone that's looking at me right now, are you guys ready to see a show?
Yeah.
All right, that was pretty good actually, but I want a little bit louder. I think we can be louder. We can always be louder than the first try. I'm going to give you guys a little bit more energy, and then hopefully I get some more back. All right. Are you guys ready to see a show?
Yeah.
All right, excellent. Before I start, there's two very important rules. Rule number one, don't stand in the middle of the street. I know it sounds obvious, but there's cars coming by and people do it for some reason. Rule number two is I can't block the whole sidewalk, so if I can have everybody, especially over here, if you can take one step in. Yeah, excellent. Over here, like 2 steps, and over here, a little bit more in. And if you're in the back and you have any space in front of you, please fill in that space, because I really just want people to be able to walk behind my audience. Cool. All right, here we go. So what I do out here is called object manipulation. The idea is I take different objects and I create optical illusions and cool visual effects with them. Can you girls move like right into that empty spot there? That'll help out a lot. So these are called 8 rings. Can anyone tell why? They look like an 8, yeah. Sometimes somebody yells out because there's 8 rings, which would be the wrong answer, but we're off to a good start. So this takes a little bit of dexterity, especially with the wind here. And it doesn't look too impressive until I start moving my arms and manipulating them in different ways. So this is what my show is about, creating cool visual effects with different objects. Now what's interesting about my show that's a little bit different than other shows out here is it's not very high energy, it's more hypnotic. So often when I'm doing cool stuff like this, people forget to clap, cheer, and applaud, and they're kind of hypnotized into silence. Even though it might be like a good time to clap, cheer, and applaud, sometimes they often forget. There we go, somebody's getting the hint. Okay, excellent. All right, so that was the warm-up. You guys passed the warm-up. Now we can get on to the specialty here. So this is my specialty. I've been doing this for 7 years, called contact juggling. The idea is rather than throwing balls in the air like you expect regular jugglers to do, I keep the balls in contact with my body. Oh, thank you. It's because I'm from Boston too, isn't it? Alright, so it takes a little bit of balance, actually a lot of balance as you can see, and a lot of dexterity and practice. So this is something, like I said, I've been doing for about 7 years. That's right, 7 years spent rolling balls across my body. Please don't ask why, I don't have a good answer for that. But you're probably wondering what the ball is made out of. It's actually solid acrylic. It weighs about 1.5 pounds. With enough practice and control, I can make the ball appear to be almost weightless. Watch carefully. Thank you. All right, if you like that, you're gonna love this next one. Watch my fingers. Yeah, you can clap for that too. There we go. All right, but keep watching the show, only gets better from here. Alright, at this point you're probably wondering why the ball appears to be weightless. If it is real, what makes it appear to float through the air? I'll actually explain this to you by showing you 3 ways of getting the ball from one elbow to the other, the last way appearing the most weightless. So one way, as you guys have seen, is to roll it, and that's all about balance. But a second way, check this out, is to place it. That's all about laziness. But I'm better than that. The third and more difficult way is to bring my elbow to the ball, keeping the ball in one spot. and the rain does not make this any easier. Are we gonna have a dedicated audience or are we gonna run away? We'll find out. All right, so the more isolated I can keep the ball, the more weightless it'll appear to be. So when I move it from arm to arm like this, or from hand to hand like this, you don't see it falling or bouncing from one hand to the other. And make it appear as if it's on one solid surface. Thank you. Alright, well I'm gonna have to cut the show a little bit short here. If you guys did enjoy what you did see, I do accept donations. Hopefully you can come back and see the rest of the show after the rain stops. I'm sure it is gonna stop in like 5 minutes, and then I can start over. I can wave my hand over the deck and get your card to come right up to the top. Would that be impressive? That would be impressive, wouldn't it? So we're gonna see if I can do that. So I'm gonna put your card in the middle just like this. Now watch carefully, okay? If I just wave my hand over the top, get your card to come right up just like that, right? All right, watch. I'll do it from the front this time. Watch carefully. Go ahead and put it in here. You can push it the rest of the way. All right, now you wave your hand. Now you pick the card up. All right, so let's see if we can actually get it lost this time. Jack of spades, right? Move in closer so you can see this. All right, so give the cards a little bit of a really sloppy shuffle there. A couple of cuts, we gotta cut it too. So hopefully, if I did that right, then your card's not on the top. All right, good. Two of spades. Actually, that was the last time I did this, that was his card. So we're gonna go ahead and take the two of spades, put it in just like that. Can you go ahead and just pinch it so I can't reach it. Now hold on to it tight, pinch tight. All right, ready? Now check out the two of spades. Six of spades. All right, that's not what I expected, but the card changed. So we're gonna see if we can do something a little bit here. All right. So we got a different card here, the two of hearts. Now I'm gonna have somebody reach out and pick a different card here. Let's go ahead, reach out, go ahead and pick a card. Any card. All right. Now I want you to show it to everybody. Make sure I can't see. You good? You sure? You got it? All right, excellent. All right, so we're gonna take this card. Watch carefully. All right, I'm not gonna look at it. Not gonna look at it. We're just gonna go ahead and put it right in. All right. All right, so watch carefully, okay? So we got the queen of spades here. That was kind of similar to the card before, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and watch this queen of spades, right? Now, tell me what your card was really quick.
The jack of spades?
No, your card was a jack of spades?
Yeah.
That's really weird. Because that's also this card right here, too. Alright, watch your jack of spades, okay? Watch carefully. Comes right up to the top. Alright, now I'm going to do this one more time. Watch your card, okay? Watch the jack of spades. Watch where it goes this time. You know where it is right now? I'm going to give you one last look at it, okay? I'm going to push it out for you so you can take one last look before the card goes right back in here. Now, can you go ahead and push it in for me? Watch where your card goes, okay?
That.
You see where it went?
Oh my god!
Everybody else get a chance? Okay, good. Okay, so this isn't my main show here. I actually do a show with this stuff. Do you guys want to see a real show?
We do!
Okay, you guys were here? Yeah, okay. So let's see if we can actually start the real show here. I was just trying to buy some time. So can everyone do me a favor? Can you guys take like a few steps back? And there's a line right behind you. That's going to be front row right there. Excellent. So, I'm going to try to build... You guys are going to see a little bit of the repeat stuff because you were here last time. You're probably wondering why the ball appears to be weightless. If it is real, what makes it appear to float through the air? We'll actually explain this to you by showing you 3 ways of getting the ball from one elbow to the other. The last way appearing the most weightless. One way, as you guys have already seen, is to roll it. That's all about balance. Now, a second way is to place it. That's all about laziness. I'm better than that. The third and more difficult way is to bring my elbow to the ball, keeping the ball in one spot, and it should look like this. Try that better one more time. There we go. Alright, so the more isolated I can keep the ball, when I move it from arm to arm like this, and from hand to hand like this, you don't see it falling or bouncing from one hand to the other. I make it appear as if it's on one solid surface. And that creates the illusion. Oh, thank you! That creates the illusion that even though my hands and arms are moving around the ball doesn't appear to be affected by the movements. But in reality, it's the movements that are keeping the ball in one spot. That's where the practice and control comes into play. So are you guys enjoying the show so far? All right, excellent. We got about 5 minutes left. If a rain comes down, just stick through it. It's only water. I did last time, and I didn't get too wet out here. All right, so this is where I have to start dividing my attention between two different objects and two different limbs, also known as multitasking. Now, contact juggling is an ambidextrous hobby, which means anything I can do with one hand, I have to be able to do with the other as well, even at the same time if need be. And I do want to remind the audience, if you do see anything cool looking, don't be afraid to clap and cheer. It doesn't scare me. Oh, thank you. Somebody got the hint. It's really awkward when people don't get the hint there. All right, on to 3. If I was a regular juggler, you expect to see something kind of like this. But remember, this is called contact juggling, meaning they stay in contact with my body. So it looks a little bit different. Thank you. All right, things are getting a little faster now. Just keep your eyes on my balls. What? All right, 3 in one hand. Don't think about that too much. Don't clap yet. You'll know it when you see it. Here it comes. There we go.
You got balls.
Takes a lot of balls to do what I do. All right, on to 4. This is where stuff gets a little bit more dizzying. Just whatever you do not try to count my fingers, because you might actually get dizzy. Alright, but if you do get dizzy, just look away for a few seconds and the feeling should subside, but don't look away for too long, because you miss cool stuff like this. Thank you. Getting a bit more technical now. You can clap for this too. I told people not to stand on the road. All right, here we go. 4 in one hand. We're coming up on the end. Bear through the rain with me. It's going to make this very difficult. All right, wait for it. Don't blink. This happens really quick. Are you guys enjoying the show so far? Yeah! All right, I'm about to end the show with a bit of a recap here. Before I do that, before I end the show, I just want to take a moment to introduce myself to you, so it's not like you were just watching a complete stranger. So hi, my name is Billy. I'm originally from Massachusetts. Yeah, there we go. But I flew out here 7 years ago to attend HPU, and I've since graduated, so you're probably wondering what I'm doing out in the street. Yeah, me too. No, I'm just kidding. I took my education seriously, and I take this very seriously as well. So at the end of the show, I will be holding out my hat to collect donations, because this is how I'm making a living right now, to pay off student loans and go towards rent. But please don't run away yet, because even if you can't afford to donate, you all deserve to see the rest of the show, because you've given me your time and your patience, and I appreciate that. So give yourselves a round of applause. It's my job to entertain you. So at the end of the show, if you laughed, if you smiled, if you were impressed, that means I'm doing my job. Come up and let me know whatever you think it's worth. This isn't like a movie where you pay $10 at the door not knowing what to expect. Out here, you get to watch my entire show first, and then you decide what it was worth to you. So hopefully I've given you a memory worth having. Maybe even better than a movie. Or like a large popcorn's cool too. Every little bit adds up. All right, here we go. So you guys have seen me rolling this ball over my fingertips, on the backs of my hands, across my arms and my chest, and making the ball appear to be weightless. And you've seen me with the magic of a water bottle attract an audience and do a whole show for you guys. So I want to know, did you guys enjoy the show? Yeah. All right, thank you guys again for watching. My name is Billy, and if you did enjoy it, come up and let me know. Even if it's just a high five, that's cool too. I'm sure I can give my student loan payments just, I got some high fives. There you go. Yeah, all right. Well, thanks again. Thank you.
Have a good night, everybody.